Hey guys, so I want to show you how you can actually get your ISBN. So if you want to get a specific ISBN for your book, which is basically a serial number for your book, you go to myidentifiers.com, right? So also known as Boker's Identifier Services. And it looks like this. I'm logged into my account. So pretty much every time I want to um, get a new ISBN, right? This is basically what I do. I just go right here. So if I'm going to buy it in bulk, which I have done, I'll select this option where it says register and copyright your book. Or I will select just the regular buy ISBN numbers. Like if you just want to buy one, maybe you're not in the process of publishing several books. Maybe you're not a publisher. Maybe you don't write that much and you don't really think you're going to write 10, because I think they sell it in 10, all right, 10 ISBNs. However, it would make sense because it's a deal. All right. So let me just go to buy ISBNs. So this is pretty much how it looks. It explains how an ISBN is a unique identifier for a book and or other book-like products such as audiobooks. See, the back of every book should have an ISBN number on it, right? It links it to very important information about your book. And most retailers, especially if you want to put your book in stores and libraries, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, they require for your book to have an ISBN number. So this is very important. So you definitely want to head over to this site if you want your own ISBN. Some sites allow you to use their own, like Lulu and Amazon, but this is yours. Like only your information, your company, whatever you put will be on here. All right, so here are the two options. You don't really need an ISBN number for like the ebook and whatnot. However, there are people that do get one. I mean, I would prefer spending money for a paperback or like a hardcover book. So here's the bestseller, which you can see why. You can get up to 10 ISBN numbers, right? That never expire. You can use them whenever you need them for $2.95, or you can get one for $125, right? Or you can buy 100. Wow, this is a steal. You can buy 100 for $575 or 1,000 for $1,500. So just do the math. If you do 10 divided by 295, basically you're paying like less than $30 for ISBN. But if you buy one, you're paying 125. So let's say you want to do this, you would add it to the cart. You go ahead and check out, it gets added to your cart. When you come back in now, once you finish this process, right? When you come back in, I want to show you how you can enter the information. So I already have ISBN, so I'm not going to buy any just to show you guys this. I'm going to go to the process of right here. So you will go to my accounts, and then you will go to my identifiers, right? This includes all my ISBNs or all the authors that I work with. So I'm going to actually show you the process of how I would create a new one. Let me see if I got space for any new ones. I don't have, oh yeah, I do. You just press assign title. However, I'm trying to think if I can, you can always, this is good for you to know. Something you can always do is go back in and edit one. So this is just something I started and I didn't really finish. So you go in, you put the title, you put the subtitle, you describe your book, and this is very important. So once you actually publish it, they don't allow you to make certain changes. You're going to have to email for them to make certain changes, right? But these things you should always be able to go in and edit. However, this right here, the type of book, the format, it doesn't want you to go back in and edit it. If you do, they want you to email them, right? Because one day it can be a print book, and then tomorrow you're like, oh, no, it's an ebook, right? So they lock it. So that's why it's like this. However, whatever medium you're doing, if you're doing a print, if you're doing like a digital, you would select that here. And then this is important as well. You would select paperback or hardback. So you do need, so for example, for my children's book, for my daughter's children's book, right? This right here, this version is a paperback. So for the paperback, there's actually a different ISBN number on the back of the book. And then I got a different ISBN number for the hardcover book, right? Because they're different formats of the book. So you need different, basically serial numbers. Okay? And then you can, this is not really that necessary. I don't really ever upload the image cover, like the cover file for the book, I just go down here and I select these, which is most important. Right now I cannot change it, but if you want to change it, you can just ask them to change your subject and email them. So there's business, there's children, there's self-care, different things like that, and then you select the second genre that you want to go in as well. So now this is important right here. If your company or whatever your name when you filled out and you purchased, if you put a certain name, like for example, mine is Reaching While Teaching, right? So any book that I publish through it, it's gonna have that name. Now this is more so for like extra people as well. So let's say you want to add another contributor. You can add an editor, you can add their names, whatnot, and you're cool. You don't have to, but you can. Okay? You can add an illustrator, all that. Now down here, see, I didn't have to enter this in. This is automatic. So wherever I put this book, if I put it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, since I connected with this ISBN number, it will always have this name right here, Reaching While Teaching. So when you create your ISBN number, make sure you know what name you're going to put for the publisher, because you can't keep going back in and changing it, okay? All right, and then the publication date. Sometimes I don't really, like for example, I have a new book that I'm coming out with, right? I don't know the specific date because I'm working on it with a project with someone else. So I would probably just put like a rough estimate, like January 10th, 15th, something, 15th or something like that. And you just put that information here and you put the status. So is it forthcoming? Is it active? Is it out there now? Is it postponed? You just put this in. Is it on demand? You just put that information. If you put unknown, okay, you can put unknown. So you can always go back in, just like I'm able to go back in and update it. You can always do that. All right, so your target audience, this is important as well. Who is the book specifically for? So that all this is going to be classified and associated with your ISBN number. So this specific book, I put adult education. Now, you do not always have to write the price. You can, but you don't have to. So I believe on the back of my daughter's book, I did not write the price. I did not associate the price with the ISBN, but if I did, then it would have popped up when it creates like the barcode, because I know I'll be selling on Amazon. I know sometimes I want to have deals, different things, but you can still put your price on the book and still have deals and sell it for how you want. People just be like, ooh, I got it for a deal. Now, if you try to sell it 2 times the price, that might be an issue, specifically when it comes to like certain bookstores. Sometimes they want the prices and sometimes they don't, because they have to sell it to make sure they make a profit. So keep that in mind. So you could also put write for info, or you can just put the set dollar amount. So I can still change this. However, they're letting me know that it's going to erase any price amount that I have. And then you just go ahead and submit. Yeah, and then you're good. So I'm not going to submit anything because I didn't really update anything. But that's pretty much the process of ordering an ISBN and filling out the information to assign your book's data to the ISBN. So when it's done and they approve it and they're like, oh, it's good, basically this will be the ISBN number for this specific book. So you'll be able to look the book up anywhere on the site, on any website that helps you find books by ISBNs, and your book will come up. All right, so hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see y'all in the next one.